Hi guys! Welcome back to Sisters in the City with me, Anna Vakili.
And me, Mandi Vakili.
Welcome back. Like, really, it's welcome back, Anna.
Yes.
Because I'm back from Dubai.
She's been with the sun, the sea, the coconuts and the coconut trees.
With the shots of tequila.
She's been living her best life, like going out, all the girls with their long hair.
I don't know about that.
Booties out, and I've been here, like, honestly.
I don't know about that. It really was just me trying to run away from my issues here.
Yeah, but it's so funny because I know that. But from the outside, it probably doesn't look like that.
You don't think it does?
No, not at all. Just because you put a quote at the end of your dumps on your Instagram. Like, I don't know. I know you're going through
those dump quotes at the end of them?
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, I want to do that. I saw someone else
Don't copy my thing.
You didn't start that. You copied off someone else. I've seen it before. Sorry, you didn't start it. I've seen bare girls do that. I've seen like really emotional, poetic girls in sundresses do that. And I've seen proper whores do it as well.
Anyway, when I got back, we had to do the catch up for Patreon's episode first. So this week's Thursday episode, we've already recorded it. And
yes. We did everything backwards.
This week's Patreon episode is a very special episode because it's our 100th episode. 100 episodes, guys. So we are doing a giveaway for our Patreon besties.
We are.
If you're not a bestie yet, you need to become one. You've got 100 episodes to catch up on.
You're very, very lucky because 100 episodes is a lot. And you can just see our journey, like from the start of when we started Patreon until now. And you'll just see Anna going round and round in circles. It's really fun.
Anyway,
we're going to announce the giveaway on Thursday on our Patreon episode, but we're really, really excited.
And thank you everyone that supports us. Not just Patreon besties, but even everyone on here that tunes in every week, you know, that is subscribed. Thank you so much.
We love you.
We love you so much. Anyway, when I was in Dubai, I spoke about it on this week's Patreon. An incident happened that upset me a lot. And it gave me the inspiration for this episode.
Yeah.
And I randomly put up on my Instagram. Let me find it.
I know I saw random on Anna's Instagram. I was like, oh, who's giving her these ideas?
So I put on my Instagram, how to focus on you and stop giving a shit about others. Send in your tips.
I love it.
And then everyone sent in so many tips.
Yeah.
And I thought it's a really good episode to do because I feel like a lot of people, you know, get affected by others.
Yeah.
And other people have too much control of their life.
Especially women.
Do you think?
We're always getting judged.
We're more emotional.
Women and people who are like LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Like very, very judged.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
the time.
It's true. And I had some really good tips.
I don't see men getting judged for a lot of things.
Men do as well, Mandi. Maybe just not as much as us.
Yeah.
But they do as well.
Yeah,
you know?
they do. Maybe
like,
for like how much money they earn and things like that. That's hard. That's long. And the dick size, that's really tough.
Yeah, they get it as well.
Yeah, but we have to balance out, you know, this unfair world. Anyway.
Anyway, people sent in such good tips, but some people's tips I didn't really agree with.
Can I just say before we start this episode, I've had a reaction to tretinoin. Please, I need to say this because I look really fucked up. If my under eyes look extremely swollen and wrinkly, I done one day of tretinoin and my skin's reacted. Tell me your experiences in the comments. Like, is it something I should stick with and go through the purge or not? But anyway, if I look really weird, that's why.
Yeah, like, I bet no one's going to notice it.
I think it's noticeable. Anyway, I should be like taking a tip right now. Not giving a shit what anyone thinks.
Exactly.
Right?
Who cares what you look like?
This is very on brand with the topic right now. I need these tips.
Exactly. Why do you care what people think?
I feel very insecure. I was thinking right now, oh my God, if I'm on the podcast, it's fine. But like if I has a function or something to go to, I would not go, yeah? Like I'm meant to be going to a wedding next week with Jujubit. I would not go. If this doesn't go.
You wouldn't go?
No.
Because why?
Because I suddenly look like 50 years older than I am.
And someone thinks that you look 50 years older than you are.
Why don't they just judge me for my soul? My great
No,
great
not
soul.
even that. Who cares what they think of your soul, of your looks, of your anything?
Right.
This is what this episode's about.
But, yeah, go on. I need to hear these. You know what? I normally don't give a shit though about anything. Like I'm very, I'm quite, I don't know, immune to everyone's opinions.
Yeah, I think the only thing I've ever known you to be bothered about is when people talk about your relationship.
Not anymore
Not
as
anymore.
well.
More before.
I was a lot before.
Back in the day.
Maybe it's because it was so bad.
Right.
I was insecure
so
about it.
this is the thing. I think I don't know if it's true, but I think most of the time, like if it really bothers you, maybe like part of you isn't so sure about that part of your life. Like, let's say if you feel like you're fat and someone calls you fat, it bothers you, right? But if you don't think you're fat at all and someone calls you fat, you'd be like, what?
I don't necessarily agree though, 100%.
I don't agree as well, because actually that incident that happened to me in Dubai, which I spoke about on Patreon this week,
Yeah.
I don't believe that about myself, but it still bothered me.
I think when I was really sensitive about comments about Gingerbeard, I was more insecure about my relationship, maybe. And I'm not now.
Yeah. Maybe.
Not that they were more believable. I just felt like I needed something to prove more.
Yeah, I agree with what you mean. Like, insecurity doesn't mean that you believe it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I don't believe I'm fat, but maybe I'm insecure about my weight.
No, I mean, a better way of rephrasing it is, I'm insecure about how it appears publicly, and I want to prove to the people that no, that's not the case.
That's what I mean.
We are good. Whereas now, a lot of people still have commented. A lot of people. I mean, I went somewhere and the lady was like, "Oh my God, like I just, I want to beat him up," or I'm so angry at him. Where I thought recently, like we've been good and I've said good things, but she was lovely. I loved her. She was so sweet. But I wasn't as bothered about her having a bad opinion on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas before I would have been like, no, but we're really good now. Or really, I wouldn't, I was just like, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Where, for example, the thing that happened to me in Dubai, like I don't believe that about myself at all, but maybe I'm insecure about how I'm coming across.
Yeah, it's something that you care about what the world thinks of you.
Right. And actually a lot of people said like that in the tips. But anyway, one of my favorite ones was this one. That's why I'm going to read it first. They wrote, I didn't come up with this, but I saw it and I loved it. I want you to imagine you had bright red hair one day and you're walking through town and someone comes up to you and says, I hate your blue hair. You'd probably be like, what are you talking about? I don't have blue hair. And move on. Apply this to life. You know yourself, you know your intentions and your worth. Someone being unable to see or understand that doesn't take that away from who you are.
But it's just not going to work with me. I will chase them to the ends of the earth trying to prove that my hair is red and not blue. We'll go to Specsavers, every optician's. I'll send him to laser eye surgery to prove it. That's the problem.
Really?
I'm trying to prove.
Yeah.
Like this just describes the problem that we have.
We're trying to prove. But when you know, would it upset you?
So
would it upset you?
I'm not really like that anymore. I'm trying to think, because I was like that. Now, recently on the vlogs and stuff, I've had so many negative things about Gingerbeard, about my relationship. I don't feel like I need to prove it anymore.
But does it upset you? We're talking about like living life in your terms, not giving a shit. Like I don't give a shit. Like it doesn't upset me what you think of me.
Not as much, but if somebody says something like recently, I've seen some comments maybe like about my nose or my teeth. Like if I see those, because they're things I'm insecure about, it bothers me a little bit. Because it means, okay, so I'm right. They are bad. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Well, what I think this tip is basically know yourself so well. Like work on knowing yourself that whatever anybody says, it's not true. Like, it's so false that it's...
Do you know what it is? I'm not going to stand here and be like, I'm a fucking robot and like nothing. It doesn't affect me like to the point where I'm just depressed or I'm really, really down, or some people know. We saw some people at the NTAs that were like, yeah, the trolling really, it wouldn't affect me like that. I can still have fun and be happy. But I'm not going to lie and say it doesn't upset me a little bit, some things. Like,
I mean...
if some things are said about even my mum and my dad, which I know for a fact, like, is BS. I love them, they're the best, or we all love each other, they're great parents, I would still get upset.
Yeah.
So even something I'm so sure about.
I mean, I put my hands up and I get upset. Like what happened to me in Dubai, like I upset me, I cried. So like, I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to be this person that's like, I did this episode because I thought, do you know what? I'm sure there's so many people that are in my position that get really upset by other people. And so maybe this episode will help them. Like it actually, when I read all these tips, it really helps.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like if you were here in London and that incident happened, you would not have been as upset. You were away and like going out and drinking too much. Anyway, listen to Patreon if you want to know what happened.
Okay, another tip is spend more time with family. Do you think that's a good tip?
Oh my God, this is mad.
What?
Because like, you don't know what I've been doing while you've been away, but I have basically spent like 90% of my time with family.
Right.
I feel like an old woman, Anna. I was like to Gingerbread, I'm not a baddie anymore. I feel like my name ain't Maddie, my name is Margaret. Forget baddie Mandy from the streets, bruv. Now I'm just like, oh, do we go see your family? Let's go see mine. Let's walk the dog. Honestly, that's bad side of relationships that you can start to feel like a Margaret. And he's laughing. One thing I like about Gingerbread, I can say these things and he'll laugh.
Really?
I don't feel like a baddie anymore. Like,
do you know what?
I mean?
Gingerbread is the best at this kind of stuff.
It's the best.
He lives life for himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit about anybody.
Anyone. But anyway.
Right, spending time with family. Do you know what is amazing about this tip? I think it's really good. Okay, like...
I don't know though, Anna. Doses, baby. Doses.
And we're not saying what's going to make you feel better if you're down. That's not what we're saying. We're saying if other people are affecting your life, like other people's judging you, talking shit about you, especially in our community, we get a lot of Middle Easterns, Asians. Like we get a lot of like judgment from other people about the way you're living your life, about your education, about your job, everything. When these things are affecting you, I think for spending time with family does help.
100%. That's why I said if you were here with me, you were good.
The only time it doesn't help is when the family's bringing the judgment.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot in our culture.
That's true, but then that could also be good because you can be like, why am I bothering about all the judgment out there? I've got my own judgment to deal with right here.
Home. Why are you not married with kids?
Exactly. But it's so wholesome. You know what it is? Because there's something so amazing and beautiful about giving.
Mm-hmm.
And when your parents are old and you spend time with them and you do things for them, it's like giving. When they say when you have everything, like rich people, millionaires or Will Smiths of the world, actually forget Will Smith because of what he did, but those people, they say like there's nothing that fulfills you better than helping and giving others.
100%. Like even if, like, let's say you're not close to your family and you listen to this, I think like giving on others and helping others is such a fulfilling thing.
Because some of you guys might have toxic family and you just can't have that. But then friends or, just people, strangers, anyone.
That make you feel good, period.
Yeah.
Like people that just feed your soul.
Yeah.
That's one thing about being here. It's very wholesome here. And like, I feel like in Dubai, sometimes I miss that wholesome feeling,
Yeah.
There's a lot of like superficial shit going on.
You're going to have the best time staying with me for a week while Gingerbread is away. I just feel like we're going to have such a wholesome sister time that is much needed.
Yes, it is.
Because obviously it's great. Like when Gingerbread was here and you're coming over, it's nice. But obviously it's just a bit, because he's obviously friends with your ex. It's nice that it's just going to be me and you.
Yeah.
It's almost like perfect timing.
Uh-huh.
And we'll do wholesome things and just fuck all that judgment.
Yeah. We've got here so many people sent in. Simply let them.
The Mel Robbins theory.
Yeah, the book, the theory, watch her podcast.
I watch her podcast.
Basically, you just let them say what they want.
Yeah.
Just let them.
Free yourself from carrying that weight.
Free yourself from trying to control other people's words and actions. Just let them.
Let them.
Mandy, I don't know why when I say the words let them, it feels good, but I am letting them. They are doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Like, don't try to change that or stop that.
Or, yeah,
right. Just be like, I am whatever you say I am.
If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
In the newspaper, every day I am.
A lot of people said, come off social media.
Right. Yeah, you're very much like one of those people, like looking for a bad comment about yourself. You know what I mean?
I like to go on our comment section and read them for feedback. Also, the good comments make me feel so good.
I'm not going to lie. I don't really look at comments that much. I prefer to say to my management, you know what? Look at the comments and tell me the feedback. What do they want me to change? What do they want me to do more of? What do they want me to do less of?
They don't like us speaking over guests.
Right, but that's just, I'm sorry. Well, then we can't have guests. Because sometimes there'd be awkward silences that y'all don't hear. And it's just getting a bit like the banter's not bouncing and it just gets weird. And I have to speak.
Sometimes, you're right though. Comments can be very frustrating. Like, for example, the Antigone episode, people thought that like we were like not understand. We weren't sympathetic, but they don't realize that.
A TikTok went viral. Did you see that?
No.
A TikTok went viral. Mandy's face with Antigone singing. Is there something wrong with my face?
No,
because
but
I loved her
people,
with boys.
yeah,
and I
people
love her
don't
with-
realize like we have an actual friendship with her, and also it's not the first time we've heard the story.
Yeah.
The first time she told us, we were more upset. Anyway, I'm not
going
here.
out for dinner
I'm
with
actually
her.
contradicting everything that this episode's about. I'm trying to prove people
that your hair is blue, not red.
say what you want.
That your hair, you're trying to prove that your hair is red, not blue.
Yes, forget that. Fuck puppy. I just don't learn. Why am I trying to prove anyone?
I do read Patreon comments though, because all of them are nice. So
Not for me, but
I
Lulu.
I only
Do you know what? For Halloween, I was thinking, how can I dress up as delusional?
Anna, by the way, just before I tell you how to dress up as delusional, most comments you get are positive.
Of course, yeah, I know.
99% of them.
Yeah, I know.
It's just that one comment we get that's negative is probably to you. It's because like people get frustrated about like your whole...
I agree with everybody.
All right, anyway, to dress up as delusional, I know exactly what you should do.
Well, it's too late. We've
You should be a
chosen our...
puppet and I should be a puppet master. But I'm not the puppet master.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be so funny if you dress up as Gingerbread and I dress up as Cowstick?
Oh my God, that would have been amazing. Why did we not think of that?
Look, as them.
No, as like just a funny version.
Yeah, like a cow
with a
with a
lip.
big tongue.
And
then you as
why
like
did we not
Gingerbread.
think of that?
I'd have just thought of it now. Or you could be like a hypnotized doll, like with bunches and like the contact lenses that have the green swirl.
Okay, and then what are you?
And then, I
You're
don't know.
an old bride.
Okay, I'll just be the old bride.
Right, come off social media. I think if social media is what's affecting you, and if you feel like that is what's like other people bringing you down on social media, then come
Social
off.
media just depresses you, bitch, in general. Every time I go on social media, I get depressed.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Even watching my own sister in Dubai was depressing me.
Why? When you know what I'm going through.
I thought maybe at that point, maybe you were distracted.
I mean, I was distracted. That was the whole point of the trip, but I'm still going through it.
As in, like, obviously I'm joking, but I mean, to the even smallest level of seeing your friends doing things that you can't, to the bigger levels of seeing people
Like living
in mansions with
But I'll
walking
tell you-
wardrobes and fucking, you know, amazing bodies. And
that don't mean that they're happy. Believe me, I've been hanging around with people that like some people maybe like billionaire level, yeah, or hundreds of millions level, yeah, and they got their own issues. I swear to God. Sometimes I think like those people that are super, super rich are a bit disconnected from reality.
yeah.
They just seem like they're not really with it. Maybe I'm being judgmental here, you know. But like from
No,
my
it's true.
experience, maybe not all of them, but the ones I've spent time with, they just seem like they're disconnected. Like
I think that about even like celebrities, like
at one,
top celebrities.
at one point we were out, there was a big group of us, and this guy that was there, he's like disgustingly wealthy, and he was talking about how, you know, he's got nannies at the age of 36, and he was saying that he thinks he's got issues with settling down with women because he says, why should I settle down? My nannies do everything for me. Like,
Sorry, what? So I'm really sorry. The man doesn't want to settle down with a woman
he was like, I think this is the problem
because
why
he has a nanny looking after himself. He's 36,
he's got nannies. Yeah,
looking after him.
yeah. He said
That's not a nanny, Anna.
he
It's a maid. A nanny is for babies.
He called her nanny.
Oh, okay.
And he
There's
goes,
some weird
why
shit
would I
going on
settle
here.
down? He goes to me, why would I settle down with a woman when I have nannies that will literally do everything for me? I go, because you don't fuck your nanny, maybe?
I mean, it sounded from dumb to dumber. It sounded like he's dumb and you're dumber.
I was like, you don't make love to her.
No, that's the dumbest reason.
What's the reason?
Because you don't choose your partner based on what they do for you. Are you choosing
You
a
do,
nanny?
though. Not true. You do. Not what they can do for you, but what do they bring into your life? How do they make you...
Okay, you're telling me a man chooses a woman based on how well she cooks and cleans and looks after the house and makes the bed.
Nah.
That's what a nanny does. She cooks, she cleans, she makes the bed and she does the washing. So why would I have a woman when... Does your nanny
Well,
sit
I
on
thought
Netflix and chill with you? Does you guys like...
No, he goes, he replied to that though. He goes, I've got loads of girls that will do these things with me, like watch Netflix
It's
with
not
me.
the same. Because
Yeah.
I've got loads of people to watch Netflix with when I'm single and it's not the same.
I was just like fucking and making love. It's two separate things. Like making love, like being someone that like you have feeling towards.
Sex is the most irrelevant part of it. Men can get sex anywhere.
The same person, I saw them on the night out. Yeah, I'm not even joking. They were out and there was like 4 girls. And at the beginning of the night, I saw him with one of the girls. And I was like, oh, okay, like cute. Like he was holding her, stuff like, within 10 minutes later, I saw him with the second girl. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. Maybe I was seeing things with the other girl. Maybe they were just touchy friends. 10 minutes later, he was with the third girl. And I was like, okay, now this is very strange what's going on.
PDD party.
In one night, yeah. And I swear to God, like in the space of the night, with all 4 of them girls, and at the end he picked a girl that even wasn't with us. She was out on the crowd. I was like,
okay, but the fact that he's 36-year-old and he calls an older woman nanny is already a very concerning situation.
I mean, they have their,
and it's worrying.
They have their own issues. That's what I was trying to say.
Nannies are for children.
They were talking about how they can't get their jet. Like the jet that they're getting given is 1988 jet.
Oh, wow.
And they were like, is that safe to ride? Because the other jets they weren't getting. Like, they have their own issues.
Literally.
Anyway, you know, we are literally going against our whole episode. We're judging people.
Are we?
Yeah. We're judging rich people. Because we're haters.
I'm actually not a hater at all. Especially women, yeah.
Obviously, I'm joking.
No, 100%. But maybe, I mean, jealousy is a natural human emotion, yeah? But I love to see women win, I'm not going to lie. I do love like to see women CEOs, entrepreneurs, millionaires, billionaire. Like, I love that. But I do think that they must be like, people like Rihanna, for example, who grew up. She was like, I come from like a Caribbean island with nothing. She said that, yeah. You can tell she's a lot more connected to reality than someone that grew up in fame and wealth.
I don't know, you know. There's so many people that I know that had nothing growing up. Like, for example, he grew up having nothing and now he's got everything and look at the way he is.
Really?
Yeah.
It could actually give you a really fucking big ego. I sometimes think that like, you know, if I made it really, really big, like, would I be the same person?
You would. I'm sure you would.
I think I'd be so, like, really, really egoistical bitch.
Okay, well, next one is people who judge you are really just insecure because they hold themselves to that high standard. Basically, people that judge you are just insecure themselves because they're not at that standard that they want to be.
100%.
That's why I just said, like, it's hilarious that we were, like, judging these people.
But we're not those people, Anna. We can judge, but we're not insecure. But the keyboard warriors, they're them people that are trolling, like, on these blog pages, bringing women down, bringing men down, bringing everyone down. Those people are the real insecure. I mean, if you go on their profile, you see how fucking clap they are as well. Yeah. And then you're like, how can you even be passing comment on my looks? Those are people.
There's another one saying you can literally just choose to be happy. Do you think that?
Do you know what I saw on, it was Mel Robbins' podcast actually, and she had a guest on, I don't know which one it was. I need to actually find out. But the woman she was interviewing said, this delusion where you think that you should be happy every day, every month, every year is so like irrational and it doesn't make any sense and it's unnatural.
Yeah, I agree.
Feel those sad times, feel the unhappiness and just know it's a wave. There's times of happiness and there's times of sadness.
Just don't dwell on the sadness.
Yeah.
Like, and don't drag it longer than it needs to be.
If every day was happy and we were always happy, would it even be called happiness? It wouldn't even feel happy. No, but it'd be normal.
Yeah, but I feel like there's certain things you can do to just like pull yourself out of a situation that you're in. Like, for example, I was really unhappy before I went away, right? I could have just chose just to like keep being really unhappy and just laying around and being sad and like not getting out of bed and crying. I could have easily done that. Even if I went to Dubai, I could have just laid in bed and cried every day.
Yeah.
But I would like physically force myself, like, do you know what? Just choose to like, maybe not, I don't agree with like choose to be happy. I don't think you can choose to be happy, but do things that are more likely to make you happy.
100%.
And change your emotions.
Yeah, changing your mindset, taking yourself out of a bad place and being strong.
Yeah.
But right now, for example, are you happy? You're not happy. But you have to accept that this is just part of your life. It's
just something I'm going through and that I will be happy.
Exactly.
I have moments of happiness. Like, there's like moments that I was away, like I was at the beach with my friends, sipping on coconut water. And I was like, wow, I'm so lucky. I'm so happy. You know, I'm blessed. There's times I was with my girls on a night out, looking good. And I'm like, look, I look good. Like, I'm happy in that moment, you know?
Yeah, but it's just...
But in general, obviously, I'm not happy right now.
Yeah, because you're going through something like, which is very emotionally intense. Like, I might be happy in general, but I've got times where I feel really down.
Yeah.
It's just part of life. It's natural.
Yeah. Someone said, find a hobby. find some favorite spots for solo dates, read books. There's
very
lots
true.
of these kind of tips, like go to the gym, start yoga. Like there's a lot of these things. I mean, gym is proven to make you feel better
but
mentally.
this is not about like making us feel better, really. Isn't this episode about tips to like not care?
Yeah, but basically they're trying to say like if you're getting bothered by what people are saying about you, or they're bothering your life, just concentrate on your own life more
And focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself, and
go inward.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi guys. This episode of Sisters in the City is brought to you by the You Switch Mobile Network of the Year, giffgaff.
As you guys know, our career is being online.
Whether it's the podcast or creating the perfect Instagram feed, you can always trust us to be using data.
So if you use data as much as us, then you'll want to know that giffgaff are now offering unlimited data for their lowest price ever, only £15 a month.
It was previously £25 a month. So you'll be saving £10 a month and £180 over the course of your 18-month contract.
Get your hands on this amazing offer at giffgaff.com. Ends 4th of December 2025 at 11:59 p.m. 18-month commitment and then £25 a month.
Existing members must opt into promo via our app to access. Fair usage policy, data roaming restrictions and terms apply. See giffgaff.com/terms.
See uswitch.com/telecoms-awards for award verification. Do you know what a lot of people sent in? So many people sent in like that they pretend that everyone's fictional characters and that they're not real people. Mandy, the amount of people that sent that in, I was really shocked.
No way.
Yeah.
So there's actually a philosopher that came up with a philosophical theory. I don't know the philosopher's name, ChatGPT yet, if you write this theory in, that he said his theory was that only we exist, only the person who you are.
And everyone else is...
And everybody else is just...
like a robot.
Is just a figment of our imagination. And when they leave the room, for example, when you exit the room and you exit my experience, you don't actually have a separate experience. So it's really...
But then what about like when you see the videos of them experiencing things?
Yeah, but back then there probably wasn't social media, but it's like after I say bye to you, you cease to exist.
Right.
And you only exist in my experience. Anyway, ChatGPT, this person, I don't know who it is.
So many people sent it in. So many people sent in like everyone else is just like a fictional character, and so many people like wrote in like I'm the main character, everyone else is just like the side. Like it obviously helps a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, if it helps, but that's starting to sound very psychopathic and narcissistic, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't imagine that, because that means you're not real.
Imagine I'm not real. Imagine I'm just here.
I'd get really sad.
This is reminding me of like some really creepy series I just watched.
I want you to be real.
Called Wayward. It's on Netflix. It's very, very creepy. Binge it. Put it on your list of things to watch in your new home.
Yeah, we've got here, invest in yourself, get that massage, fill your own cup, go to the gym, have a blow dry, all these things, If anyone's bothering you, just go and just put more time into yourself.
You said fill your own cunt. All right, anyway,
Fill your own cunt.
100%. Self-love will make you give less of a shit about if others love you, like you, what they think.
Mm-hmm.
Self-love is the one. And you have to be a little bit delusional to love yourself. I have really failed in my self-love over the last year.
Same.
I've really constantly tried. I am a victim of my own judgment. That's why.
Yeah, you are. You're terrible.
I know. I'm constantly.
And I am in my own way as well. I've got here, I don't agree with this one. Someone said, match their behavior, then you never feel like they have one up on you. I don't agree.
You just be toxic and judge them too.
Yeah, I don't agree. Like when someone says something horrible to you and then like you reply.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think that's going to make you feel better?
No, I always say this to you as well. I feel like...
Yeah, I'm quite a confrontational person. I like to give it back. Like even that thing that happened to me in Dubai, like I wanted to, like after I blocked that person, I really after was going crazy. Like I wish I said this. I wish I said that. I wish I said this. I would suffer more if somebody didn't even give me an ounce of their attention. I would suffer more. If I was rude to someone and they just aired me, I would feel so insignificant, so invisible. And that's how I would want to make someone feel if they disrespected me, judged me, upset me. I would want to just give them pure air. But that's then about how they feel, whereas I care about how I feel.
Like so you want to get it off your chest.
So there's there's been a lot of things in my life, like, recently in the last year where people like do things that annoy me or upset me. And I'm going to message them. And you're like, Anna, don't. I'm like, I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for me. Because when I get it off my chest, I feel better.
I feel prestige when I don't. Like, I literally feel like you're so irrelevant. You're not even worth, like, your perception, your opinion, your thoughts. Like, we've had people in our circle that have thoughts or beliefs about us. Yeah, negative thoughts and beliefs about us and how we've done negative things, which we haven't, just made up things. You feel the need to prove to them, but you're wrong, I haven't. I'm like, believe it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Think I'm the bad guy. I don't even give a shit.
I do. I feel like I always want to set the record straight or like...
Yeah, but their brain isn't the world. It's not reality.
I know, but it just frustrates
their reality.
me so much that like people, like someone's thinking the wrong thing or thinks things played out the way that they didn't play out.
It's just in their reality, and their reality is just so irrelevant to me. It's like their tiny little fucking brain on this big ass planet.
So true. So true. Okay, we've got here cutting people out that drain your energy. That is the best one, I think. Like, honestly, as soon as someone gives you even the slightest like red flag in this sense of they're draining your energy and like they're not that important to you, because I mean, obviously, like, for example, relationships are different, I think, because relationships are going to have ups and downs. I'm talking about like people that have come into your life and they're not that important, but they seem to be draining your energy. Cut them out straight away.
It's true, but it's hard as well because you're going to have so many members of family or friends that are passing judgment on you.
True.
Or, you know, criticizing you, or, you know, they're always going to be there.
And you can't cut them out. I think maybe I meant like, I agree with this so much because it's like very relevant to like what's happened to me recently.
Yeah.
Because that person's not important in my life. Maybe what I mean by that is like people that aren't that important in your life that you just met or something.
But also, even if it's family or if it is friends that you seem to be like draining your energy and they're judging you in a negative, toxic way. Like, there's different ways. You know, if I said to you like, oh, Anna, you know, it's just like the besties on Patreon, yeah. Some people were giving you like, you their insight in a nice, loving way. And then some people were judging you and giving you their insight in a horrible, bullyish way.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have to assess it.
I agree. But I also think what I meant by that is that if someone comes into your life new, right, forget family and friends. I do think if friends and family or relationships are continuously draining you, then I think they should be cut out as well. But I think if someone new comes into your life, like a new friend or a new guy that you're dating, and then they show you a sign like that they are draining you or they're disrespecting you, don't allow them to continue to stay in your life because it's just going to get worse.
And I feel like that's a problem with a lot of like women and young women especially. Like, we've correlated a sort of some weird toxic abuse or, you know, treatment with like, oh my God, he loves me, he's obsessed with me. Like, I remember when I was young, I used to stay with like really, really emotionally abusive people because I was like, they must love me so much or they're so obsessed with me. And I allowed that disrespect. And I think that's something that like, even from a young age, like if he's rude to you, if he's mean to you, it's because he likes you.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with you. But no, when someone shows you how they feel about you, believe them and just cut them out your life. See it as like, I'm going to take it as how you treat me is how you feel.
Mm-hmm. We've got here, educate yourself. I think in some sense, this is like a good tip because I do think people that are educated or they read a lot or they like aware of what's going on in the world. I mean, even if it's just watching the news and
like our dad even.
Yeah. They're less bothered about what people think or what like how people are judging them because they're like, what's going on in the world, or they're so educated. So I think that's quite a good tip.
I do think that being sensitive to like people's opinions has a lot to do with being quite shallow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I do think that's true.
Because you'll be like, there's so much going on in the world. So much suffering.
The world doesn't revolve around me.
Yeah, like this person said this about me. There's worse things happening out there. Yeah, there's people that are going through serious shit.
Yeah.
You know? Love yourself and everything else won't matter.
Yes, that's so true. And you know, that reminds me of like a quote. Those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter.
That came up as well. Someone sent that in and I was like, yeah, definitely want to read that one out. Because even though it's a quote that everyone knows, sometimes when you read it again or you hear it again, it's really true.
So true.
Mm-hmm. See time as a currency. Every moment you spend on yourself counts. Don't waste it on haters.
And you know what? This even reminds me of when I used to see you so upset about obviously how I was like, and like in bed days on end, crying, just so like self-destructive behaviors. I can't speak very well. And just so many self-destructive behaviors. I used to just think like, oh my God, one day Anna's going to look back and think like every single minute was so valuable. Like you're so a young, beautiful, successful woman. And like if you add up all of the minutes that you've cried in bed, depressed, upset, or just going crazy round and round in your mind, it's going to be days and days and months long.
And when you think about it like that, it's really scary because, you know, sometimes when I get upset, I'm like, imagine they told me tomorrow I'm not going to be alive. Like something's going to happen.
You wouldn't care.
I'll be like,
you wouldn't care anymore. Automatically, you wouldn't care.
So why can't we just remember that time is, I know it sounds bad, but it's running out.
Oh my God, this is why spending time with family is good, because when you spend your time with your family as well, I had my cousin round just a couple of days ago. She's 10 years older than us. And when she was our age, she was very much like, she loved to go out, she loved to drink, she loved to party. And, you know, she was a bit boy crazy as well. She's like really, really pretty. But she was saying to me, it's just like, Mandy, time goes like this. Before you know it, you're going to be 45.
Mm-hmm.
So she just like has this wisdom about her. And look, don't get me wrong, she's still stunning and she's still got a whole life ahead of her. But she made me realize, look, some things that we think matter in our 20s and our 30s don't.
There was something else that someone sent in about when you're 80 years old and you look back at now, will you care?
No.
No. Forget even when you're 80. In like a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now, whatever suits your situation, would you care?
And I think I feel so sorry for the younger generation that have grown up with social media, that, you know, they get bullied in school and they get bullied by their classmates on social media. You know, so much of this happens.
Yeah.
And it's like bullying is now online.
Uh-huh.
And they just don't know how insignificant like these people are going to be.
Yeah. I mean, when I think about when I was bullied, I mean, we didn't have social media or internet back then. So I can't even imagine how it must be now, because people that are getting bullied in school are probably getting bullied in social media as well.
No, 100%. That's what's happening. A girl will get with a guy. He'll leak a picture of her. The whole school knows. Everyone's bullying her. She's added into group chats.
Exactly.
I've seen a few documentaries.
But I remember how I felt when I was being bullied. And I used to think that this was the end all and be all of like life, and that these people was...
It was so important that these irrelevant bitches liked you.
Yeah.
And thought you were cool.
Yeah.
I thought you had nice eyebrows
and
and didn't have a monobrow.
Yeah.
And what could they actually do to you in school? Nothing.
Nothing.
And it's like, if only you had that wisdom
then.
We've
got, if people are going to talk about you anyway, give them something to talk about. With this one, I think there's also like, people are going to talk anyway. Mm-hmm. Like people are going to judge anyway. This is what I was saying to my friend in Dubai. I was like, you know what? It's crazy that people say these things or make these judgments when actually it could be further from the truth. Mm-hmm. And a part of me was like, we take everything so seriously that we do because we're so scared of judgment, but we're being judged anyway. So stop taking everything so seriously. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
Like dating, I'd be so scared about what people would think if I'm going on dates. But people are talking shit anyway, so I might as well just go on the date.
100%. But you know, I also think like we need to be smart and know that the world that we live in is an unfair world, and use that knowledge to our gain and our power. We know what the world's like. We know what men are like. We know how misogynistic the system is, of like just everything around us. It's just so sexist, misogynistic. Me and Gingerbeard had so many conversations about like the ingrained misogyny in us that we're not even realizing. Mm-hmm. Like he was like, you know, women would cheat too. And he'd tell me these two stories about, would you believe, like this woman, she had a fiance and she was sleeping with this guy, and another one similar. And I was like, the fact that you had to sit me down and say, would you believe that this woman, right, done this, and when it's happening every second with married and engaged men, that it's not even a story.
Yeah.
And what makes it such a story, what makes it so alarming and shocking, something to be shared, is that it's obviously like misogyny. It's the I can't believe a woman would do that, you know. Yeah. It's the expectation, the standard and the pedestal that women have been put on. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that I will talk about that more on another episode. It's such an interesting topic about like he realized so much that it's actually just, it's part of us. And if you know that, if you have that knowledge, then use it to your advantage. So like, I'm not going to tell every man who I'm dating or, what I'm doing, because I know what you're like and I know how you think.
Yeah.
So that's also it's not, being ashamed or anything, but it's also keeping it private, because keeping it private is your power.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you can't change the world.
It's true.
But you can control the way you're doing things. Anyway,
guys, we hope that you enjoyed this episode. I've got so many more tips that I was planning on getting through, but we didn't manage to get through them.
Maybe we could do it on another episode.
I'm thinking we need to do another episode because it's just such a feel-good episode.
Yeah, 100%.
But we thought we'd share something that we filmed a couple of weeks ago.
Guys, it was so funny.
Yeah.
And it was so hilarious. Like, we just thought we have to share it with you guys. You have to see it.
So we did a social media collab with Male Plus, and it was just meant to be for social media, but the whole thing was so funny. So we thought, you know what, we're going to add it at the end of the episode for you guys to watch, because we had such a laugh when we were filming it.
And all of the Daily Mail Plus people that were in the room, they were like cracking up. Guys, it was just so, so good. So we have to show you guys, and we have to put it at the end.
Hi guys. Hi. We're going to play a game of fill in the blanks with Daily Mail Plus. We've got loads of real headlines from them, and basically there's a hidden word that's blanked out, and me and Mandy are going to guess what's the word.
All right, so it's a competition now, Anna. I get real competitive, yeah?
I know, me too.
All right, so let's see who's smarter, who's reading more news.
Woo! Okay, so the first one is cuckolded by blank in Hollywood's most expensive divorce. What does cuckolded mean?
Cuckolded is when you like watching your person
have sex.
Have sex
with someone else.
With somebody else.
Okay.
I think that's what it is, right?
So basically, there's a Hollywood couple, and one of them wanted their partner to have sex with someone else. They didn't like it, so they asked for a divorce.
They didn't like it. Cuckolded by in Hollywood's most expensive divorce. All right, okay, listen. We need to think, who's getting divorced right now? Many people. Statistics are high. All right, but expensive divorce. Who could it be? I'm just thinking right now, I don't know, Anna.
I literally have no idea.
Me too. Fuck. Damn.
Cuckolded by. I don't think that's what cuckolded means in this sentence.
It does.
It doesn't make any sense.
But who do we know that is getting divorced in the public? What about Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt? Are they divorced? I know they don't like each other. Should we go with cuckolded by
Angelina Jolie?
I can't see Brad Pitt wanting to see Angelina Jolie get, I can't see that. Can you?
No.
But we don't know anyone else.
Is it a celebrity's name in there? Because how does that make sense? If you said, for example, Angelina Jolie, cuckolded by Angelina Jolie in Hollywood's most expensive divorce, does that even make sense?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right, we just need important words for the headline to really bang. All right, cuckolded and then Brad Pitt or something like that.
All right.
Should we just go Brad Pitt?
I'm pretty sure they're divorced years ago.
What about?
That's how out of the loop we are.
What about the world's richest man, Jeff Bezos?
He's literally just got married, man.
Right. So but what about his last woman? She looked too innocent to be cuckolded, innit? She was a good, philanthropist. She's not her.
All right.
We're just going to go with Brad Pitt. I really want to know who it is. Just peel it off.
I don't think it's a person.
Jeff Bezos! What? I told you! I told you!
No.
Hollywood's most expensive divorce. I had to be the most richest person.
Oh my God. But he's not a Hollywood star. He's like a Amazon.
Isn't he like a tech billionaire, right? Yeah, they're really misleading. That's why I went with Brad Pitt. But my second was Jeff Bezos, all right? Okay. And I got that right.
You won.
But what is going on here? You're telling me these nerds out here watching each other they're spicy, I'm telling you, it's the quiet ones.
Manny, I genuinely don't believe cuckolded means
it does mean
having sex with someone else.
Do you think she wanted to watch Jeff Bezos, or do you think Jeff Bezos wanted to watch her?
I don't
She's giving a lot of money to charity. Maybe she feels guilty about all that.
I don't think it means that in this sentence. Anyway, let's move on. We've got, I was devastated when I discovered my husband's secret affair.
Well, you just said affair. We don't know if it's affair. You just literally filled in the blank.
That is crazy. It just came naturally to me.
Anna's going through some real trauma, yeah? She just read out the headline like she knows it.
When I discovered my husband's secret blank. But come on, what else could it be?
I was devastated when I discovered my husband's secret The thing
Fetish.
is, men can
Fetish.
surprise you.
Fetish.
They can have a whole another family in another country.
Yeah.
You know,
Secret family.
secret family.
Or secret
Don't try to take. Don't try to take my winning word again.
fetish.
All right,
you know,
so
some
you're
men
gonna-
want to be dressed up as dogs, or
Yeah.
they want to be a baby for a
Or
day.
a doner kebab. Some men want to
Yeah.
be a doner kebab.
God knows.
All
My
right, okay,
secret.
so I'm gonna go family. Are you gonna go fetish?
I'm going to go with affair because that's the first thing that came out of my mouth. So I'm just going to go with
You're
it.
gonna go with fair. All
Yeah.
right, go on then. Peel it off.
This is fun.
This is so fun. Bank account. This is worse than affair. This is worse than family. He's hiding money.
Dashing.
He's hiding money that could be spent on me.
That is mad.
Oh my! Now it's time to divorce. We're gonna clean up.
Yeah, we're going to do a Jeff Bezos out
Yeah.
here.
I can't believe that. That's crazy.
Okay.
But there's no limits to men's lies. Like it will even reach the bank accounts.
There's nothing worse than a man that's got loads of money that he won't spend it on you.
Yeah.
I'd prefer it if you were broke.
Then a stingy man.
Yeah,
That's
nothing worse than a
that's real
stingy
it.
man. Okay, we got, is your mother a blank? Here are the 10 questions to ask.
Is your mother a narcissist?
Is your mother a whore?
Well, yeah, but 10 questions to ask. Like, what are the 10 questions going to be? How many
is your
dicks have you
mother
sucked?
a evil bitch? Because, I mean, after watching Unknown Caller on
Oh, Netflix.
Netflix, I'm getting worried out and like about mothers
I
out
don't
there.
know, Anna, because like, you know, there's no 10 questions you can ask to really find out if someone's like evil.
Okay, fine.
I think it's narcissist.
It's one word as well, right?
Narcissist!
Is your mother a narcissist?
Do you know why? Because I see that blank sticker. It's really long. It's got to be a long word. And I've been seeing a lot of things on my algorithm lately coming up with narcissist this, narcissist that. Don't you think that word is getting overused?
Yeah, it's become a trend.
Become a trend. Like
Yeah.
everyone's a narcissist. Sometimes
Sometimes-
when I read, I'm the narcissist.
Same.
And then I'm getting real paranoid. All right, anyway, I think it's narcissist.
Really?
Is your mother, wait.
Wait, is
We
your
need two
mother
options.
10 questions to ask to find out if your mother is
Maternal. That's weird because she would be. If
I'm
she's a
really
mother.
bad at this game.
Yeah, me too. Is your mother?
We're gonna go with narcissist.
We're
Let's
gonna
just go with narcissist.
Imagine I'm right. I'm
You're
a
actually
genius.
so good
I'm
at
a
this.
genius. I'm a genius.
What the hell?
I'm a genius.
How are you so good at this? It's freak. You knew before.
How would I know, Anna?
Did you watch
Do
this
I look
board?
like-
Did you watch this board we made? I'm getting
Do you know what's so
very
scary?
suspicious of you.
Do you know what's so mad? I don't even read any news. I'm like an airhead. But
How
do
did
know
you
why?
know?
Because it's a long word. And also on my algorithm right now, everything's like, it's 10 signs they're a narcissist. 10 signs they're a narcissist. But you know what?
It's always about relationships though. Like you've never heard like, is my sister a narcissist?
Excuse me? You need to go and find out what the 10 questions are. Come and ask me then. And
Yeah.
I'll ask you.
Okay.
And
But
what,
then what if
both
we are?
ask? We just have to love each other.
Then we're going to be narcissists in the city.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You know what? That's scary. A lot of people actually are out here being narcissists
Yeah.
and then getting pregnant and then having a baby and then raising them.
And then raising narcissist babies.
And that's why I believe narcissistic women are having male children, which will explain the problem out there.
All right, we've got, I've been taking the blank pills my dog was prescribed. I'm going to guess this one.
Go on.
Antidepressant.
Oh, okay. Well, Anna, there's a small.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a small blank.
I was going to say antihistamine because I
No,
know that
that's-
dogs can
I-
actually have human antihistamine.
But that's so boring. Why would you take an antihistamine that your dog was prescribed?
That's so boring.
Yeah.
Viagra.
Viagra. Do dogs need Viagra? No, they don't. They'll
I mean-
literally hump their siblings.
Excuse me?
They do.
Not all dogs are kept with their siblings, Anna.
I know, but like, have you seen?
No, I haven't seen. But
Okay.
anyway, digressed. I've been taking, stop the anti, man. You're so
Okay.
anti today.
What pills can a dog be given?
It must be something shocking though, right?
Yeah.
So it can't be something like, like antidepressant or...
Antidepressant's shocking because you're that depressed that you're like, fuck it, I'm taking my dog's tablets as well.
Should we just go with antidepressant?
Yeah.
then? You're wrong though.
Anxiety.
You were right.
I told you. I
Basically,
told you.
like, same shit, different toilet.
Yeah, there's been times in my life, if my dog had anxiety medication, I think I'd pop them as well.
What? You reached them lows. That you're going to take your dog. What about a dog? The dog might need it more than you. All right?
True.
Oh my God. Well, we got 3 out of the 4 right.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that one.
Yeah.
That point, I'm getting that point. The anxiety one, I'm getting antidepressant anxiety. Same thing.
It's the only point that you got, so I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, I think we did amazing.
Yeah.
So listen, if you want some juicy ass tea, some interesting news, you need to sign up to Daily Mail Plus.
Yeah.
Because they got news that you can't be finding anywhere else.
And they're legitimate as well.
Yeah, I saw, oh my God, you don't even know.
You can't trust the stuff that's on Instagram these days.
Yeah, I saw
They'll be giving like AI fake news.
Fake news. You need real news, trustworthy Daily Mail Plus news. And the news like this isn't anywhere else. This is interesting. I'm interested in reading this stuff.
Okay, so we have another board. This time, Mandy's going to be reading out.
Yes. Are we ready?
Mandy, I have got
1 point, mate. You got 1 point.
I've got 1 point. You've got 2 points.
Yeah.
Because this one, none of us got right, the bank account.
Right, well, let's see.
So it's so far, it's 2-1.
It's round 2 now.
I'm going to beat you in this round.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
All right. My husband is tall, dark, and handsome and loves it when I blank.
Suck his dick.
No, it's not that, and it's one word.
Okay.
Everyone loves that. That's not an abnormal, unusual
thing. Not every man loves a blowjob.
Yeah, but I mean, most men, it wouldn't be an interesting headline.
Okay, all right, true. Yeah, true.
Because it's just like...
loves it when my husband is tall, dark, and handsome and loves it when
I
poo.
That would be weird. I would read that.
When I shit.
Or when I fart.
Loves it when I fart. When I shit.
Fart.
Loves it.
We're going to go with fart.
When
shit, maybe.
Wait. Loves it when I... why am I so bad at this? It's just not coming to me.
I don't know. Ow, just give myself a cut. My husband is tall, dark, and handsome. What is
These
that?
are all like
what
pros.
is the relevance?
Wait, tall, because it's giving you pros. So it's like he's tall, he's dark, he's handsome. He's like, oh, tick, 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 tick. And then it's like me, something shocking, like, what?
Loves it when I spank him. That would be unusual.
When I spank.
I mean, we've got a few good guesses now. Spank him.
Yeah, but I really want to beat you.
Mm.
I want to win. Loves it when I
know. You're taking
him.
Choke him?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with spank him and fart.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
all right,
should we take it off?
Cheat.
Oh my God. My husband is tall, dark, and handsome and loves it when I cheat.
Wow.
It's not really cheating if he knows, though. Do you know what I mean? It's more of an open relationship.
Yeah, true.
But cheating is when you're cheating.
But maybe he likes when you go behind his back and then he finds out. Like,
like make it easy for him to find out.
Yeah, like the whole role play of like you've cheated and then he's found out and it's like, whoa.
Like for me, that's an off-putting thing. Like
That's
if you're
so
like, I
off-putting.
can't be attracted to a man that likes me cheating. Like,
yeah.
I will know.
I like a man that,
That's like-
wants me for himself.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I ain't sharing you with anyone.
Exactly,
Kind of vibes.
yeah.
No Jeff Bezos things out here. do you know what I mean? All right, okay. Anyway, next one. Blank. Poisonous family rivalry is causing havoc in Essex.
Towie.
Towie?
I don't know. That's when I think of Essex, I think of Towie.
Oh, is there like what's that big gang in Essex? Like a big gang?
No.
Oh. I don't know. What family is it?
What family in Essex?
Essex is famous.
Goodman? Lauren Goodman?
Who's Lauren Goodman?
That's all apparent. Is she part of Towie? No.
What about the Sims family?
They're part of Towie, but one of them's moved to LA.
They're definitely not poisonous. They're lovely people.
Yeah.
All right, so like we don't know what this one is going to be. I think we have no idea.
Towie.
Towie poisonous family. Like ridiculous.
Yeah, well, like, aren't they like a big family?
All right, well, let's open it and see what it is.
Mark Wright's poisonous family.
You should have known this. Aren't you in that industry?
Yeah, but I don't
Reality TV?
Excuse me.
I don't even know.
I went on Love Island 6 years ago. What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, but you know.
So now I should know everything about
Yes.
Essex. It's not even about Towie. It's about Essex. It's not even about TV. It's about a city.
All right,
Is Essex a city?
That's mad.
An area. But wait, since when was Mark Wright's family poisonous? I swear he's married to that girl. What is he? Well, that's how much you know. We're out the loop.
We are so out.
He's
But
married to
now,
that really pretty girl.
this is how rumors start. Because I'm now going to start going around just being like, I heard Mark Wright's family's poisonous. Like, this is how it starts. Anyway, yeah, well.
We got that one wrong.
Shocking, we got that wrong. Next
We're not doing well on this board.
No, we're not. All right, next. I stumbled across my wife's blank and it's broken me. She told me it's just a fantasy.
Something
my
collection.
God. What do you mean collection? Where did you get that from? Where did you get collection from?
It's a long something collection.
Okay.
It's a fantasy.
Oh,
I've stumbled
that's
across
what
my
women always
wife's
say. You know, it's just in my head. It's just a fantasy.
porn
I stumbled across my wife's
porn collection. Sex toys.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it, man. We don't know. All right,
Wow.
let's just clear this off. We'll shit to this.
Porn.
Pornhub account.
I got that.
She did.
I got that. Pornhub account, and it's broken me. She told me it's just a fantasy.
Oh my God.
Pornhub's not really a fantasy.
Yeah, it kind of is. Because she's looking at like some
Crazy
like
shit.
some Bonnie Blue things. Do you know what I mean? It probably is just a fantasy. I don't think she wants to do that. Do you know what I mean? But men can talk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Fucking top searches in Pornhub are weird as fuck.
Okay, well, that means I got 2 points now and you got 2 points.
It looks like we're even.
We're even.
So guys, if you want to see more news like this, then sign up to Daily Mail Plus because they have news that is shocking, like jaw-dropping.
And you'll get the full story on there.
If you need something to talk about with your friends and family and partner, then this is going to give you things to talk about. So sign up to Daily Mail Plus. You get the first month for free and then it's $1.99 per month afterwards. Okay, so Anna, you know, recently I've signed up to Daily Mail Plus, yeah?
Okay.
And the stories on there, I'm hooked. Like, I can't stop reading them. There's so many different stories. Like,
this is going to be great for the podcast.
honestly, so good.
Loads to talk about.
Every week, I'm going to have stories. So the first one I want to tell you about, is this woman who says, I made £150,000 a year while my husband made only $40,000. It did terrible things to our marriage. Do you know what? This is why I knew I was right when I said it's a problem.
What do you mean? Why?
When a woman makes more money than a man. It's a problem.
It's not a problem if it's like, let's say temporary and he's building himself up. But like long term, if you're making, because she's making like 3 times the amount he is, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
She could be like, do you know what it is? It's like she might not feel as feminine because every time they go like on these expensive holidays or, you know, they're doing something extravagant, she's paying. So she might start feeling like very masculine.
That's not her man. That is her son. All right. And like, do you know what happens? They start to become really mean. Like they start becoming mean because they don't feel masculine. And then they start taking it out on the woman. They start being mean and nasty.
No, do you know what I would do in this situation is I'd be like, hubby, we need to get you on a bigger salary.
Who's got time to now raise this man?
No, because if you really love them, okay, you're going to help them, right? So you basically start a business together.
So you start a business and he profits from it.
Look, let's say this guy's an amazing husband. He's a loyal,
but he's
caring.
Not. He's not.
He's just making...
He's not, because his poverty is making him mean.
40,000 is not poverty.
All right, anyway.
Wait. So you start a business with them and then they like run that business. Then they basically like start making a lot of money. It's a
you
great
set them up in life, basically, so you don't get icked out.
And then they probably end up cheating anyway.
Exactly. So. Anyway, that was one of the stories.
God, we're so negative.
Okay, Hannah, so another headline. So these articles are so interesting, Anna, you don't understand. There's this one that I came across and it said, there's a silent marriage killer that nobody is talking about. Jana Hocking reveals telltale signs and a sex trick to reinvigorate the bedroom. Like, this is the news I want.
But wait, what's the silent killer?
Like, that's what's interesting.
Is that in the article?
It's in the article.
I really want to know.
It's a really interesting, long article about the real silent marriage killer.
What is it?
I realize it ain't just a marriage killer. It's also a relationship killer because it's happening to my relationship right now.
What is it?
It's basically, you know when you get to that point where you don't even want to argue. And it's like, I don't even have the energy to argue with you because
the silent killer is not wanting to argue.
That's why it's silent.
Wait, what? How does that make sense? The killer of a relationship is not wanting to argue. Isn't that peaceful?
No, it's like one of the signs when there's no conflict resolution anymore. When you don't even care to discuss the issue or sort it out. When you're like, he's just jarring. He's just a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
I don't even want to deal with it. I can't even bother to explain to
What about the relationships that don't have conflict?
It's not talking about those relationships.
Okay. It's the killer of the conflict relationships.
Oh my God, no, Anna. It's basically talking about when there's like no communication and there's like resentment building up.
Yeah, it's like that TikTok, you know, when it's like when, you know, you're arguing in a relationship and you're like this.
Yeah.
And then when you don't care anymore and you're like this.
Yes. The conflict is still there, but you just don't even address it anymore. Like you just stop putting in the effort. There's loads of things. It's not just one thing.
It said one silent killer.
No, silent. There's not
Killers?
one silent killer. There's a few killers.
Oh,
right.
that's so-
And then also when there's just no intimacy or romance.
Yeah.
When the effort's not there.
I'm pretty sure that happens to all relationships after like a long time.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't. When the woman's just going to brunch with her friends and then the man's just going to golf and like, they just don't even talk about their life.
Where did you get golf from?
It's in the article.
Okay.
Basically, when
So
you're
random.
when you're living separate lives, separate bedrooms, like
like-
roommates,
Yeah, roommates. That is nightmare situation.
that's what's happening. So basically,
How do you fix it? What was the fix?
I honestly, there's a long article.
Okay.
I haven't got that far into it,
Okay.
but the signs are there when you live separate lives. You don't even talk about your day. You don't talk
But if
about
you're
your
living
life.
such separate lives, then you won't even have conflict. So it's kind of like
But
a
you
bit
do.
confusing.
You do.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, trust me. You
Yeah.
do.
Like,
Because-
why don't you take the trash out?
Yeah,
And then, like, he's like, I can't be bothered to even argue with you.
yeah. And I had that the other day where I was like, I just got off a flight. Like, why are you not helping me with the dishes and feeding the dog? And then he was annoyed that I was moaning about that. And then, you know what? I just wanted to be on my own. I went to my room and I was like, don't even want to talk about this. I don't even want to address this. It's like the silent killer.
Oh, so your relationship's being silently killed.
I'm not even at the marriage stage. That's how fucked it is.
Hopefully you can
Reinvigorate.
no, not reinvigorate. What is it when you bring it back alive? Resuscitate. No,
There's, I don't know, it's one of the re's.
hopefully your relationship will resurrect.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there's so many interesting parts of this article. Like, so many things that it tells you if it's going the wrong direction and like how to basically bring it alive again. So this is like one of the other articles that I saw.
Yeah, for me, like, I'm not in a relationship, so I don't give a shit.
Also, there was one, Anna, you know, we love to drink Red Bull. There was one about like a Red Bull and how energy drinks are causing nerve damage.
No.
Like, so maybe that's why me and you are so like, we have such bad anxiety, you're stuck in toxic relationships.
Maybe it's the Red Bull.
Maybe it's the Red Bull.
Blame it all on the Red Bull. My relationship is traumatic. It's Red Bull's
It's
fault.
Red Bull's fault. So guys, if you want more stories like this and if you want the full story on the headlines that I've just read out, then sign up to Daily Mail Plus.
You'll get the first month for free and then it's $1.99 afterwards for the first year. Hope you enjoyed that as much as we enjoyed filming it. And we hope you enjoyed this episode. We love you all so much and don't give a shit about what anybody says. Live life on your own terms.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.